So today we're going to be doing a brush collection video. I've never seen anyone do one yet, and I just figured I'd want to do them. I actually just finished editing a video for false lashes, so if you guys want to see that, that'll probably be up before this video, but that's what they look like. Just on the tops. Okay, so brushes. Everyone has their favorite brushes, and I just want to show you what mine are and the ones that I use every day, because I didn't include them in my makeup collection video, so I wanted to kind of do a separate video completely for brushes so you guys can see what I use and that, all of that. So alright, so let's see. The first brushes that I ever bought were these brushes, and this, if you guys are familiar, this case, it just zippers, has this little zipper like this, and inside of it, which don't include these three brushes, but, or this, okay, well anyway, these brushes that are inside, this is the Studio Collection brushes from e.l.f. This is the first brush kit I've ever owned. It has 12 brushes, or 11 brushes inside, and these are probably the best brushes that I've ever owned. They kept up 12. The only one that I don't have right now is the powder brush, and the powder brush for a studio line brush, it's like a short flat top kabuki brush, but mine was really wobbly and it actually broke, so I have to order a new one. But these ones are awesome. The quality of them is great. This one is the e.l.f. Complexion brush. The brush just looks like this. Very nice complexion brush, and these are all studio line, so if you want to buy them individually, they are $3. But these brushes are awesome. They are like my favorites, absolutely my favorite, and I think they'll always be my favorite because they are so soft, and even to this day they are softer than my Sigma brushes. I know I've been using all my Sigma brushes, but these ones are definitely softer. I haven't tried out the stipple brush yet, so I really want to try that one. So if you guys have tried it, let me know. A little thing about e.l.f. brushes though, you don't want to purchase these ones. See these ones? They're the one with the white handles, and they have like reddish hairs on them. They look like this. It's like a reddish brown color. These are very rough on your face and very rough on your skin, so you do not want to purchase these. These actually came with a brush roll that I bought, and I don't use them. They're the dollar line, so just don't purchase these ones. Let's see. The only ones of the dollar line I use are the small brushes, like these. I use these three the most. So these ones. This is just like a foundation brush, flat foundation brush. This one's a smudger, because you really can't go wrong with a smudger. This one I use like every time I do my eyeshadows, which is why it's like rubbing off. But it's just their eyeshadow brush. Just looks like that. And then this one is, again, you can't go wrong with this one. It's just the eyebrow comber and the brush. So these ones I use most, and these are the ones that I actually do keep in my makeup collection. So I do use these. Oh, and I also use this one. This is the defining eye brush, and it's like an angled brush. Just looks like that. So those brushes I do use. I would recommend the small ones. Some of them. Most of them are really good, and I really like them, but the large ones I would not recommend at all getting. So that is so that's the dollar e.l.f. brushes. And then, let's see. This is one from their mineral brush line. And this is dirty, obviously, because I use it actually every day. It's the e.l.f. angled blush brush. You guys can see that. It just looks like this, and it's very similar to, let's see, where is it? I don't know if I grabbed it or not. No, I didn't grab it. But it's very similar to the Sigma and the MAC. It's a little bit smaller of a tip, and it's a little bit skinnier. If you guys can see that, it's not as fluffy. So, but this one's really great. I use this for a highlighter every day. It's really nice, and these really wash up well. This is from their mineral line, which is why it has like the bamboo handle, and these are $5. So I only have 3 of them, but I have these. The other ones are like in my drawer. Okay, So the next things that I want to talk about are EcoTools brushes. And EcoTools are awesome if you're looking for a brush set that is cheap, that is affordable, that you don't have to order online, that you can get right away in the store, like you leave right now and go to Target and it's there. EcoTools is pretty much the main one you're going to get. They look like this. This is the big one. This is like the first brush, like face brush I've ever owned. And it's the EcoTools one. I actually just have like a little brush cover on it. It comes out like this and it has like little hands. And these are like the softest brushes. I think I might actually just use this one instead of my Sigma one. But I don't know, because I love my Sigma one. But so that's just like a big brush, and then they have a smaller package that you can get smaller brushes in. I can't find the other two brushes, but I've used these two enough where they're like in my favorites. And the tips just look like this. This is like a fluffy blending brush, and this one's like a little powder brush that I've actually used for a highlighter, because you can just pack the color right on. It goes right down. You can see that? It goes right down the bridge of your nose, which is really, really nice, and it just fits in those areas. So I definitely use this, and it's so soft. It's like, these are the softest brushes, so for someone to go out and buy like a huge Sigma line and them not be as soft as drugstore brushes, I wouldn't do it. So I have those. And let's see, I purchased this. This was my first purchase from Sigma ever. And it looks like this. And this is the Sigma Nice and Pink travel set. And I was so excited for this purchase. And this, I think, was $49 for these brushes. And I'm not really thrilled with them. I can't really be too excited about them. The inside looks like this. Those are the brushes that it comes with. They're all just really little. You compare them to like big brush sizes and whatever. The one thing that I've noticed, I love the little brushes. So all of these brushes I love. It's pretty much just these brushes, and this one's good too. Like the powder brush and the dual fiber brush that looks like this. I actually used it because I didn't want to use my big one today. They shed so much hair, and like literally every single day I'll be in the middle of stippling on my foundation and I'll just have pieces of black hair all over my face, or like the tips of the white hair, because you can't see them on your face because they're white. So I have a love-hate relationship with these Sigma brushes. I really love them. I think they're great quality. They wash up so nicely, like so nicely. And I mean, so do the e.l.f. brushes. So that's why I'm kind of like on the fence of which ones I like better. So I was really disappointed with these because I wanted to bring these to Mexico because that's where I was going. I was going on a cruise. I wanted to bring like a small thing of brushes, and I ended up using the makeup bag that I bought, but I brought along my regular big e.l.f. brushes because these just weren't nice. And I wasn't sure about returning them, so I didn't return them, but I don't know, they're alright. I don't think that you necessarily need Sigma brushes. The same thing with MAC. You don't need them. It's nice to have a really nice brush set, but I don't think they're really necessary. Another thing from e.l.f. that I've bought, this is the e.l.f. Kabuki face brush. Looks like that. Very cute. Don't get the red one. There's one that's black and it has the same hairs as this one. And it looks like this. It pretty much looks like this. That's exactly what it looks like. And then you chop off the stick and that's what it looks like. Do not buy that one. I bought that one. Don't buy it. Just because it's $1 doesn't mean you should buy it. Do not buy it because it is so rough. This is a softer one. This was $5. And for a nice kabuki, you can't beat that. It really blends out your face well. And even the EcoTools kabukis, very, very good. I mean, MAC and Sigma kabukis are also very good. I would recommend those specific brushes for that. But other than that, I really wouldn't recommend buying a $35 brush from them because it's not worth it. You know what I mean? So I use that. Okay, now the only MAC brush I've ever owned, and this is the first, right after I bought that EcoTools brush, I bought this one because I wanted one for eyeshadows. And the lady said if you're just going to do like regular looks, to get this one. And it's the MAC 217. Looks like that. MAC 217. And that's what the tip looks like. I haven't washed it in a while because I don't really use it anymore. but it's good for like getting in your crease and kind of like putting it over there. And yes, it's a good brush, but it's very, very stiff. And I don't know, it's kind of pointy. If you point your eye, it actually hurts. Like I would rather use my, this brush that I love from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. contour brush, and it just looks like this, and they all have black hair. And this one's stiff, but it's also soft, and it really, really blends, and it just feels so nice on your face, other than this MAC 217. So I'm not bashing MAC or Sigma products at all whatsoever. They are really great products. They are great quality. I just think for my personal preference, I like certain ones better than other ones. So while I do like this brush and I do use it sometimes, it's not one that I absolutely reach for. Okay, so the last thing that I bought that I'm actually missing 2 of the brushes from, and I can't find them, and it's very irritating. Well, no, one's in my bathroom. Are these Sigma brushes, and I bought the face kit because you don't have to buy them all individually, and you don't have to buy just like the whole kit. They have like face and eye kits, just face kits, and this I bought with just the face kit. So these 3 brushes came with it, and you also got a concealer brush and an angled contour brush that looks similar to this one, but just with like the white goat hairs. So I was using this one for a really long time because I was just patting on my foundation, but this is really pointy and I didn't like it too much, so I stopped using this. This is the F60 foundation brush from Sigma, and so I stopped using this completely, and these 2 are pretty much my main brushes. Like I use these 3 brushes for my face every single day. They're the 3 brushes that are in my makeup bag, like things that I use every day. So I use this one. I also wash it every 2 days, which is good for your brushes, but I do it because I feel like when I wash them, I'm not spreading any bacteria, and I feel like I have like a new random little zit. As small as it is, it's going to spread bacteria on your face. So this is the Duo Fiber one. Looks like this. Okay, really fluffy, and this one's really good for just stippling out your foundation. That's what I use this for, is for my foundation. And then I pretty much use this powder brush for everything. This is the large powder brush. This is the F30 by Sigma, and I really love this brush. I think it's awesome. And this is how big the fluffy brush is. So if you compare it to like this EcoTools brush, they're pretty much the same, but this one, the EcoTools, is flatter. See what I mean? If this is like this way and you turn it sideways, it's still fat. That's probably why I like it so much, because it really contours your face a lot better. So that's the only reason why I like this brush better, but this one is a little bit softer. So it's like a double-edged sword. So I use these brushes every single day. I use this for my blush, my bronzer, my Oliver translucent powder. What else do I use it for? I use it for everything. And I wash this one once a week because it's not like it's wet getting in my pores. Just this one's like that. So I only wash this one once a week and this one every 2 days. And I think that's all of my brushes. Those are all the ones that I've owned. Honestly, if you are a beginner in makeup and you have like a couple like cheap Walmart brushes and you want to get a brush, go on the eyeslipsface.com website. Wait for them to have a 50% off studio line sale. Purchase these brushes because this brush roll with these brushes is $30, but if you get it when it's half off, it's $15, and then plus shipping, so it's only going to be about it's only going to run you about $20 to get the brushes and ship it. And usually they have the brushes right in the store if you have a Target that carries them. So I would definitely just go and purchase that brush because I think they are such good quality brushes, and I think they're completely worth it. You're not going to go buy a bunch of products at MAC. It's just not necessary. So I think that's it on all my brushes. I think that's pretty much, yeah, I think that's it. I feel like this is going to be a longer video. I guess not. Well, I think that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know. Comment, message me. But I'll talk to you soon. Bye.